Welcome. This is the Men Church Stuff Podcast. This is the show where brothers-in-law DJ Culp and Brad Coleman talk about stuff from our perspective as men. It's a show for anyone who wants to hear how Christians interact with the world. And don't worry, we're real. We've grown up in church, and we want to share our experiences with you. We'll talk life stuff, church stuff, man stuff, and stuff. Here we go. Greetings, listeners here and there and everywhere, all across the land. This is the Men Church Stuff Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, DJ Culp, as always, here with my beloved brother-in-law, Brad Coleman. Brad, what's up, man?
I'm excited to get to talk a little bit of Bible football.
Dude, I'm really excited about this. So listeners, we've been doing the show over 100 episodes now, and Brad and I neither have tried to, ready, tackle. Oh, whoa. Neither of us have tried to attempt to do anything like this. So I'm really excited about this set, Brad. We've come across or come out of a total of 5 kind of heavier series episodes. We've had on some great guests. So listeners, we hope that you guys have really enjoyed. We hope that you enjoyed our 4-part Our Church series. But this week is going to be lighter. This week is going to be nonsensical. It's not going to have any weight at all on our life experiences as walking with Jesus as Christians living the daily life. And so because of that, Brad, you and I, we're just gonna kind of goof around, but in a highly organized fashion.
Right.
Brad, would you, being the football connoisseur that you are, would you, sir, explain to our listeners what we're doing today?
So DJ kind of hit me up and said, hey, do you want to do kind of like a fantasy football type thing with Bible characters? And I was like, tell me more.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Do I need a whole team? So we did not go with the whole team, but just some pretty key players to draft. But I'm excited. I'm excited about my choices. I'm excited to hear DJ's choices. I'm excited for DJ to go, no, you can't do that, Brad. He did say that Jesus was out, and I assume that because the Trinity is they're one. That meant the Father and the Holy Spirit also could not be drafted.
Also cannot be. That's exactly right.
My team.
Yeah, I mean, because otherwise this game's not any fun. Like, I want Jesus on all as all of my players. As a matter of fact, Jesus is going to be on a team by himself. He doesn't have to actually, figure out a way to do it.
Jesus hikes the ball to Jesus.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus goes long, passing the ball to Jesus.
That's right. No matter how many Mississippis you count, but it's still gonna.
Nobody wants to play Jesus. He always intercepts the ball when he's on defense. I mean, like he intercepts the snap.
That's right. Right. Like you go to snap the ball and it's just gone. He's already got it.
Jesus' hands, and he's well on his way to making a touchdown. How you want to do this, DJ?
So let's start out then. I vote, Brad, that we start out with our QBs.
Gotcha.
All right, Brad. Now, listeners, I did ask Brad before we jumped on if if there's a rule that we can't use women and females. I'm going to start that one over.
Little girl, you got a little girl in mind that you're going to put on your team?
Right.
It's not quite a woman yet.
The one that Jesus raised from sleep.
Yeah.
I did ask Brad if it was okay to have females on the team, and he just started laughing. He's like, that's whatever. So, Brad, my QB is Deborah.
Deborah? I mean, if you're going to pick a woman in the Bible to be your QB, it's probably a pretty good one.
That's who
She
the
got good
entire
judgment.
that is who the entire offense is revolving around.
Yeah. Well, I think my good counterbalance QB to that is
I
David.
knew, and this is another reason I thought about, like, how could you not put King David as QB? But I thought, all
I
right,
mean,
so
right,
I'm pretty sure that's
his
what Brad's gonna do.
accuracy is there. He's gonna hit the mark.
He's gonna hit the mark. Yes, he is. Yeah, but I wanted to go a different route, and I thought, okay, Deborah. I think Deborah is one of these like silent assassins that I'm pretty sure she could run an offense that would give David a run for his money.
Yeah. One of the things I love too, though, is David, and obviously he doesn't do this always. This is where he gets in trouble, but most of the time, David is out there fighting with his guys,
That's
right?
true.
He's an upfront kind of guy until he doesn't, and then gets in some
Right.
big hot water trouble over, if he'd have just been where he was supposed to be, where he would normally have
That's
been,
right.
would have been a problem.
Getting a little too excited to play another position, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, 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 no. You got to be leading the offense, buddy.
Right.
This ain't no special teams.
That's exactly right. Well, I would certainly say that the weakness of having Deborah at the QB is like in the game of football is her probable potential for injury. But I mean, as long as she's got a line and I think I've got a decent front line that she'll be fine. So let's do that. Let's move on to like I don't how many guards did you draft?
So I just did the center. I,
Okay,
I
I
drafted the center.
I have a center and I also have a red shirt. So I guess I could put the red shirt in as guard, but who do you got?
Uh, for my center,
Yeah.
Nehemiah.
Okay, why?
Nehemiah, because he is good at like, hey, they had to build the wall while fighting the enemy.
Oh, dude, that's a fantastic
And
pick.
if you're going
Yeah.
to be the center, you got to hike the ball, and then
Mm,
you got to be ready to take on the people that are
that's
directly in front of you trying to kill you.
yeah.
So I mean, you got to have a guy who's going to keep his head and can do both those things at once.
So, and actually along those exact same lines, I picked Titus. Like Paul just dumped him in Crete and said, "All right, so you've got to figure out how to clean all this mess up, and you've got to put the weight of the church, the survival of the church on your shoulders." And I mean, like I've done as I mentioned on the show before, I've done the Titus 10. So we've talked.
Mhm.
Well, I've done it twice. And one of the things, seriously, dude, that I've thought about as we've gone through that is, dude, the amount of crap that Titus probably had to deal with is beyond my comprehension. So I figured if there's anybody that's really going to protect Deborah,
Mhm.
I mean, I have no idea about Titus's size, but again, if you've got
Yeah.
shoulders like that where you can just handle all that junk, then you
I
could
mean,
probably hike the
yeah.
ball.
I have a defensive line, so I guess they could play both ways, and that would be
Okay,
that'd
okay,
be,
I got it. Yeah.
that'd be a pretty fierce offense too.
All right. So who do you have in the backfield?
Uh-huh. So running back
Hmm.
Elijah. I mean, the
Oh,
man outran Ahab's chariot
yeah,
while running 16 to 20 miles.
yeah,
Um,
right.
but you got you a runner.
Yeah.
But for fullback,
Uh-huh.
so who's going to make the hole? Samson.
Samson's at fullback. Nice.
Samson's going to
Yeah.
cut through that defense, and Elijah straight on till morning.
Yeah. So I've got John at halfback because
He outrun
of
Peter.
yeah, of outrunning Peter. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got a runner, but also and I don't know if you did this or not, but I thought I don't think I can in a good conscience not consult David's mighty warriors. So I've
Ah,
got for fullback, I've got Josheb Bashabeth the Tachmonite as fullback, who killed 800 people with a spear. So I'm pretty sure that he's going to make a hole, plus. Yeah.
So it's gonna be really hard because I have David's mighty three on my defense. 'Cause
I
I got him, the guy you just said,
yeah.
as defensive end
Oh, nice. It's
with
DE. Okay.
right. So I set my thing up with more of a three front,
Mm-hmm.
or so you got your tackle slash nose guard, which is going to be Benaniah, who's the
Yeah,
guy
right.
who
Yeah.
went into the pit with a lion on a snowy day,
I know.
but did not attain to the three.
I know.
Like
I
it's
know. I
very
know, right?
specific. Like this is
He
all
did not
this
make it. I
stuff.
know.
Like he went and killed a lion in a pit on a snowy day. Did all these other things. Like I think he took the spear from a Philistine and killed him. I
He
mean,
did.
like he's
Yeah.
like a
No, the Egyptian.
Philistine giant,
Yeah.
Egyptian,
Yeah.
right? An
Yeah.
Egyptian, like giant-ish guy.
Hmm.
But yet he did not attain to the three. So he's right there in the middle between Jeshua Beam is another way you can pronounce the same. It's the same guy you were just saying,
Oh, got it.
and then
Yeah.
on the other end Eleazar. So those are
Yes.
two of the two defensive ends are of the three,
Nice.
and the other guy will show up in a little bit, but we'll come back to that because we're
Yeah, we'll
still
come
on
back to the
offense.
defense. That's awesome, though. So for my center, I do have a red shirt for my center. I put Moses as my red shirt. It's like he's. I think that he can handle it, but I also think that he might just be tired, right? He's kind of like at the end of his rope. He's been dealing with so much crap for so long that we're just gonna let you ride the bench. We'll pay you, and
I
it
feel like
plays.
I feel like you almost have to have, if he's going to be the center, you have to have Aaron as your quarterback.
Yeah, he
Moses
won't
is going to
play.
give the ball
He
to
won't play
Aaron.
unless that's right.
That's
He
right.
refuses to play unless Aaron's my QB.
Aaron's going to be the voice. Yeah.
That's right. Who are your wideouts?
So wide receivers, one, Jonah, because
Okay,
he's pretty good at running,
he's good at running. I didn't think about that. Well done.
and then the second one would be Peter.
Okay, yeah,
Because he's also pretty good at running.
just not quite as good as
just
John
a
is.
little,
Yeah, right.
just a little different. Yeah.
Right.
Well, and I love Peter. I see myself in Peter. Peter's pretty good at running his mouth before he thinks.
Got it. Right. Right.
He's pretty good at
I mean,
running down to the tomb.
yes.
But
Yeah.
unlike John, he is going to go all the way.
He's gonna actually get out. That's funny.
Yeah, he's not
That's
gonna get
right. He went
tackled at
all
the
the way in.
1 yard
Right,
line.
yeah. That's good little distinction there. So I've got for my wide receivers, I've got Mark because I know that there's a thought that Mark self-identifies as a young boy who barely escaped by shedding his cloak and then running home. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's somewhere in the New Testament at the arrest of Jesus when they all escaped. There was a young man who was hiding in the bushes who barely escaped, and it's because like they grabbed him, but they only grabbed his cloak and he ran and then he ran off. So that's why I've got him at
I've
wide
had a cloak
receiver.
like that before too.
Yeah. It just fell apart.
Just fell apart when somebody grabbed it. Yeah.
And then I have my other wide receiver is James, the brother of Jesus,
Yeah.
because
So-
I don't know how good at running he is, but I know that he ran for a while and then just decided, okay, well, this is Jesus who he said he was, so everybody needs to just like straighten up, fly right, stop your crap. And so I see him is kind of like maybe like a Steve Smith, Randy Moss, except with like better temperament, maybe.
Yeah.
So
So speaking of temperament, my last offensive player, tight end, is a tight end, and again, a tight end has to be the best of both worlds, right? He has to be able to block, and he has to be able to go out for the pass,
right.
and do both. So very versatile guy. So I chose Jacob / Israel
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
because that guy is a fighter. and a runner.
and a runner.
Um, but at the end,
That's awesome, dude.
he,
Yeah.
he's gonna make it count.
So for my tight end, I chose James, brother of John. I've got to have one of the Sons of Thunder on offense, and I
Mm.
thought that would probably be a good way to do it because, I mean, again, like you said, you've got to block, you've got to almost play like a defensive player does,
Mm.
but you also have to break free and go full blown offense too. So, all right, so there's our offense. So for defense, you've already said you've got a front three, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't. I
Doing a
my
3-3-4.
okay, and what I'm doing let's see, I'm doing a 3-3-2. So three front line. I've got three linebackers and I've got two safeties.
Mm.
I'm just gonna come out like I'm coming out swinging big. My linebackers are Samson, Benaiah, the person that you were talking
Hmm.
about, who just and I love the way that this is said. It's almost like an offhand comment. Oh, and by the way, on a snowy day, he went down to a pit and killed a lion.
Yep.
Like, was he bored that day? You know,
Yeah.
like,
Right. No. Right. No
no
background.
background. He just,
No.
all right, well,
Yeah. Just so you know,
all right. Just,
probably shouldn't mess with Ben and
that's
Naya.
right. So I've got Samson, Benaiah, and Elijah as my three linebackers, and I've called them the three amigos. They are absolutely going to ram your throat into your head. Like these are the guys these are the guys that I don't think that you're going to get through their defense on any occasion.
I mean, that's tough. And again, I kind of reflect that. I think we had the same kind of thought there was
Yeah.
with these guys. I put those guys up on the front line because they're coming after your quarterback every time. You're gonna try to run outside? I don't think so.
That's
You're gonna
right.
try to run inside? There's
Yeah,
been an eye.
you ain't gonna run up the
You're
middle,
just
that's
like,
right.
you better hope your passing game's pretty good because your run is stopped.
That's right.
So for linebackers, for me, I went with the Sons of Thunder.
Oh,
For
nice, James and John. Yeah.
middle linebackers,
That's
James and John. You got to have the Sons of Thunder,
awesome.
and I think that pretty versatile guys.
Right.
Going to have some strengths of being fishermen. I mean, again, they're not fishing with rod and reel; they're fishing with big old nets.
Yeah. Yeah.
The better fisherman you are, the harder it is to pull in. And
I mean, you've mentioned it, that, it may have been their mom, why they're called Sons of Thunder. But regardless, they were so eager to strike people down with
oh
lightning,
yeah,
like call
oh
fire
yeah,
down. Like and Jesus himself was like, you guys need to back off a bit. Let's
yeah.
settle down. So I could definitely see them as your wily, like
Mhm.
just ramping each other up type of linebackers.
That's right. They're going all Elijah, like
Yeah.
right.
Urlacher, Ray Lewis, that like
Yeah.
just ram it. Yeah. So my front line for my defensive tackles are Jacob, Gideon, and Jonah. And the reason I did Jonah is not because he ran, but because of like no
His anger
matter
issues.
yeah, right. He does have other issues. No matter how good things go, he's still upset. That's the kind of
That's
guy
right.
that I want pushing on your front line.
That's right. We could have got another couple yards
I know, right?
back in the back.
Yeah, just
Guys just
every
did your
play he gets
job.
angrier and angrier. And Gideon, I mean,
Jonah, we're winning. We're winning by like 40 points. Yeah, we could be 45, 46
right.
points.
That's right. But yeah, with Gideon, I thought I don't know if I can put Gideon anywhere else than on my defensive line, because I mean that's the guy who when you line up, I mean I kind of see him as almost like a Dick Butkus, like
Mm.
he's gonna intimidate the heck out of you. At first, he might second guess himself though. Like, am I really good at this position?
Yeah.
Is this who I?
Don't put him too close to Jonah.
That's
Right? Like, no, you're not. You suck. You should probably quit. I don't even know why they drafted you.
That's right.
Valiant warrior.
Well, do you have? I've got a red shirt for my front line. Do you have one? I didn't know if you put
So
red. If you,
yeah, so I just kind of I looked at it as kind of second string.
okay,
All right, so Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael,
Mishael, yeah,
better known as Shadrach,
Mish,
Abednego, and Meshach.
yeah,
Um, if you put it in that way, it's Sam or Ham, depending on which one. You want to go with the original
right,
names. It's Ham,
yeah,
Sam.
right.
But I think those guys can withstand the fire, whatever that offense has to
That's true. Yeah.
blaze
Well,
at them.
I went a completely different direction. I mean, we're talking left field. I've got Goliath as my red shirt.
Goliath.
I don't necessarily know if you want to put him in because
Hey, you know what? You put him in on the defense against my offense any day.
that's right.
I know how that battle ends.
But like, I'm just thinking about he's so unbelievably unhinged, and for all I know, maybe he won't do anything. Just stand there and taunt. You know, I mean, that might just he might be
That's right.
worthless.
That's right. He's a big bully. He was a coward. Like, oh, I didn't think anybody was actually going to take me up on this.
That's right. Oh wait, I have to push back.
No thanks.
Goliath blitz, man. I'm just gonna stand here. I'm just gonna yell
Goliath.
threats.
Goliath tries to intercept, gets hit in the center of the forehead with the ball, and it looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the game.
And
And
ever.
the game is paused while we find 47 guys to come carry him off the field. Because Samson's like, I ain't touching him.
47, maybe 45. They'll give Fridge
Yeah.
Perry a call because I mean
Yeah.
he's still alive. You know. What about your safeties?
All right. So for safety,
Uh
um, I threw in Michael the Archangel.
huh. The game just got unfair.
You said no Jesus. You didn't say anything.
For your
I mean, you're
for
you're
the
using
safety.
you're using giants. I
I
mean,
didn't even. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, yeah. No, you don't worry about it. I'm just gonna step out. You know.
yeah. So I did say like because I was like, well, if that doesn't work, then Shema, and Shema is one of the three
Okay.
of David's three mighty men.
If
And
that doesn't
here,
work,
2 Samuel 23:12 says, but Shema took his stand in the middle of the field. He defended it and struck the Philistines down, and the Lord brought about a great victory.
he just stood in the
And
middle.
like, I mean, basically my understanding, and I could be wrong, I don't think it's saying that he led a group of guys. He
He was
like
just there.
just like John Wicking these Philistines, like. So I mean, that's a guy I want at safety, right?
Yeah,
He's
right.
like everybody else is missed. Who's the guy that's going to bring it up
Oh,
and
dude. Yeah.
save the day? Um, I see. And I always thought this was funny too. Like, and I don't follow a whole lot of pro sports, but like in high school and middle school and a lot of that, we always want to put these like little skinny kids back at
Oh.
safety.
Mm, I
I'm like,
mean,
that's your last line of defense. And I mean, I love some of those little skinny kids, and they get to play, and
mhm.
I root for them, and some of them are beasts.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm like, yeah, no. This guy can handle himself. He's going to read the play as my last line of defense.
That's right. Well, oh, I'm and from that perspective, dude, I mean, Michael is a solid choice.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Like, wow. So for my safeties, I've got Peter as one of them, and then I also have is it Asahel? Asahel? One of David's guys. He
Mhm.
doesn't like he's not one of the mighty warriors necessarily,
Right. He's
but
like one of the 30, not the
he's one of the
three.
30. Yeah, right. You know, he's just one of the guys. But apparently it is said that he could run like a gazelle. And is guessed to be one of the fastest runners in scripture. So
Also, also very funny to watch him run because
Run, yeah, right.
kind of just
He hops.
hops
Yeah.
very quickly. But
Like and dude, when I think about safeties, do you remember John Lynch?
I do.
So he was a free safety, played for Tampa Bay and Denver, I do believe. Um, but dude, John Lynch was unhinged. He did not care. I have watched him just go complete horizontal. I mean, just targeting. If I remember, if my memory serves me correctly, targeting is now or has been a rule because of John Lynch.
You know, when they when they create a rule because of you,
Yeah,
yeah, I want that
right.
guy on my team.
But I see a Sahil as like John Lynch because John Lynch, I mean, he was a stocky guy, but he wasn't big. I mean, he was thin. I mean, obviously he could run. Um,
I want to be a good
but
tackler too. Like he's got to
oh, dude,
be.
you've got to
He's not a.
smash.
He's
Yeah,
yeah. He's a hit and wrap.
yeah, that's right.
No, this is over.
All right. So what about special teams?
Oh, right. So kicker and punter, right? So for the kicker, I
Yep.
got Saul of Tarsus.
Okay.
It's hard for you to kick against the pricks.
That's right.
And and for punter, the Apostle Paul.
Nice. So he's played both.
Yeah, it's the same guy. For
It's
those
same
who are
guy.
out there that may be confused, same guy. And for me, again, a lot of times you got a good kicker, he's probably going to be a good punter too.
Right. That's actually true. Yeah. So for my kicker, I've got Hosea, and it's because I just feel sorry for him. You know, I always feel sorry for
You're
kickers.
putting him on special teams because he's
That's
special.
right. Because he's special. Hosea does not have an awesome life. You know, like he's one of these guys where I know that he's blessed by God. He's shown favor from God. But when he says, when God says, go find a prostitute and marry her, and every single time that she runs away, you just need to go get her again.
Mhm.
Like that to me is sort of like a kicker because
And if that's not bad enough, her name is Gomer.
her name's Gomer. That's right. Not a very flattering situation all
Which is
around.
not going to be hilarious as much to you, but in the
That's
20th
right.
century, it is going to become very hilarious
Very hilarious.
to
Yeah.
anybody who's watched the Andy Griffith Show.
That's right. Gomer. So,
Your sister Goober.
yep. Gomer and Guru. That's right. So yeah, I've got Hosea for my kicker and I've got Malachi for my punter
Mm.
because I mean, when all is lost, just punt the ball and
Yeah.
let's just wait till our offense can come
This
back
is
again.
solid choice, right?
Yeah,
If the fields don't, if it didn't go our way,
that's right.
no matter what.
All right. So, do you have is there before we hit coaching staff? Is there anything that we've missed?
No, I think we got everybody because we already pulled up my honorable mentions.
Got it.
The three
Yeah. So, who you
Hebrews.
got for coaching staff?
So Abraham.
Okay.
And here, right. Now he's a leader. He's a
Right.
guy called leader.
Yeah.
But hear me out for my reasoning.
Uh-huh.
Any man who can go, and apparently, at least as far as we can see, without much scuffle,
That's right.
just be like, "Hey, God told me we got to circumcise everybody, all these guys," and they're just like, "Okay,
You got to
hey,
have a good
we
leader.
don't have
That's
a
right.
sacrifice. I'm just going to take my son on up this hill. You all stay here." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Okay.
I mean, I feel like he's the
That's legit,
guy
man.
who,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
follow. Like, look, coach said to send a heck Mary or something down there.
Heck, Mary.
Sounds crazy to me, but coach
That's
said,
awesome.
you know,
So my head coach is Daniel, and I mean Daniel. I'm trying to remember. It was we actually had a department meeting yesterday, and our department chair
and
uh,
Daniel showed up. That's
and
incredible.
Daniel showed up, and he was right there. No, but our department chair mentioned this, and I thought, wow, that's a really good thought. I've never thought about that. That Daniel made it through, I think, 3 kings and was not killed, he managed to gain so much respect from everybody that, well, yeah, sure, not just we'll keep you alive, I'm going to keep you on my staff. And not only that, but I know that you're going to walk up to me and tell me whatever I say or whatever I'm doing is wrong, and I'm still not going to kill you for it. That's the guy I want coaching my team. That is like that kind of temperament of, look, here it is.
The only thing that I always go is like, hey, where was Daniel when the three guys are getting thrown in the fire?
I've always wondered that too. Maybe he
Like,
didn't know.
Like, well, I mean, like, because he definitely ain't bowing. I mean, like, right? He's not bowing.
That's right.
So I don't think he would have been exempt. So he must have been out of town.
He must have been.
I think they were like, oh yeah,
on some sort of political tour.
Where were you? Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Not
the 4 Hebrews getting thrown in the fire, just 3 of us.
Well, my offensive coach, dude, is Abraham. Yeah, my offensive coach is Abraham. And my defensive coach is Paul, because if there's anybody who I simply want upstairs doing nothing but yelling in my ear, critiquing every decision that I'm making that's wrong, it's going to be Paul. That's the person that needs to be clearing up every bit of what's going on the field.
That's great. And so, like, I'm gonna put as a solid assistant coach, only because he doesn't want to be head coach. Gamaliel.
Gamaliel, nice.
Who taught Paul everything he knows.
But he did, that's right.
Yeah. So, you know, we got this. Oh no. Taught you everything that you know. I didn't teach you everything that I know.
That's right. I
didn't really break it down offensive defense. Just go like,
got it.
I mean, I could
Well, there we go, listeners. As ridiculous as that is, here's what we want from you guys, listeners. Let us know. Let us know what you guys thought. If there's any of our picks that you liked, that you thought was accurate, or if there's picks that you thought that we could have done better at, get onto our Facebook group page and let us know. But there's our biblical fantasy football draft. So
the problem is DJ and I overlapped quite a bit.
We did. Yeah, we really did.
We were in a draft. We'd have to pull it down a little bit more. Like, no.
Well, maybe our teams won't play each other, Brad.
Yeah, that's right. Different conferences.
That's right. But listeners, we thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I know it's a ridiculous episode, but we had fun with it. We hope that you guys did too. You know what to do. Rate and review our show. Let us know how we're doing. Contact us on our Facebook group page, on Instagram. You can go to our website, www.menchurchstuff.com. Contact us that way. If you want to be on the show, contact us again through the website. We've got a little box that you can fill out, and it'll send us an email. If you want to send us an email directly, you can do that too at menchurchstuff@gmail.com. But we are very close to opening up the store, so we will make a future announcement about all of that. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
And share. We encourage you to share.
Yes,
it does help us. It helps other people to be directed to the show. We've been putting out a lot of like Instagram, Facebook posts. If you like them. And if you really like them, just share them with your group so other people can see them and share. Again, that helps people get directed toward our Facebook group, to the podcast, to the website, all those kind of things. It just gets us out there a little more. So we're not begging, but please.
But we're begging. Yeah.
If that'll work. If that will work.
If that will work. That's right. But yeah, share. But listeners, thank you. We love you. Brad, I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
And listeners, we will catch you next time.
Go be his church.